I see.
Yes, I'll speak with him.
Have you seen your new home?
I was by earlier, yes.
What do you make of it?
It's hard to tell with the construction still so incomplete. But, it certainly has promise.
Yes, I think it's a good start. I will have some adjustments to make once I return to it.
Of course.
The more I think about it, though, I don't want to let go of this place. I really don't, but
Bartender,
I might have to.
a drink for me and my friend here.
Just so we can live in a comfortable place.
Well,
You know, we can make another arena there, something smaller.
the short version.
Something,
is
yes.
I'd like to know what you've been told and what you think.
So not Xander. Xaver.
Oh,
Xaver. Yes,
what do we have here?
I'm trying to see how he's turned out. I just raised him.
The message, you know? I wanted to have a conversation, but alone.
Well, I was making attempts to arrange something, but, well, happenstance brings me here, and, well, all the parties involved in this little subterfuge are more or less within earshot, I would think.
Alright. I have a question. And I also have some...
May take
statements
some
to make.
training. I can work on him and see how he turns
First of
out.
all, I don't know what's going
Yes.
on, but I feel like you can share some insight into this, but for a couple of days now, I think the people around me have been treating me differently. And, I don't know, it just doesn't quite say.
He is beautiful, though.
I feel
Yes,
like,
I like him.
Excellent.
all that I've thought you up to be isn't quite doing you justice.
Yes,
I feel
perhaps
like-
with a little bit of training.
You did make a mistake with playing both sides, sorry. You know, I do firmly believe that, but I don't think you did it intentionally.
Hey guys.
I feel it was an honest mistake, and it was probably your intention for me to not
one.
be in danger, and I've spoken to Fi, and I realize
An
now that
awkward conversation, I
perhaps all
suppose.
that I've thought was probably a
It's
mistake.
good for them to sort it out, and
I was probably influenced,
probably
perhaps,
best to have them sorted out
by
now
everyone
rather than
saying
string
stuff,
it along.
and I think I should think for myself.
Xavier threatened to kill him should he step foot in the north.
And
That's
suppose
a
that's
lot to
no
unpack
longer
there, but I will start
a
with
wordy.
one thing. I did
Good thing he's not in the north right now.
I did do that. That was the intention, and my
Good thing.
miscalculation came with how Korgoth would react. I am not apologetic about
Have I
that,
shown you
but
my new home?
I'm also
At least the
slightly
construction of it. It's not finished, but
ended up reacting to how he got exactly what he professed to want.
I don't want to
I
interrupt.
am not making any excuses for what I did. I am simply explaining that that is what I did.
Yeah.
I spoke with Korgoth,
Like
and
how
I
it's
spoke
been,
with
right?
Why did the
the
snake-
inhabitants of the Highlands.
My own arena?
I did was in an effort to save lives. If there was going to be a battle, someone was going to get hurt.
This way. Just don't.
Well,
Okay.
Korgoth was the man who made his own choices and made his own mistakes.
I agree.
As for how
Yeah.
the others are treating you, what is it? Are they treating you more delicately, treating you like you're someone who doesn't need to be hurt any further, someone who doesn't need to hear the truth of whatever statements they might think?
no, they're more distant. If that makes sense. I feel like what happened with Sir Garland disappearing and reappearing, they I understand if they don't trust me anymore, but I don't, you know, I don't feel like they. I don't think they think of me as one of them anymore, and I'm fine with that. If they, I did.
Tiger. Are they
them,
right? It's so
And,
hard to tell where people are.
but it doesn't feel quite right. I feel like there's something more
They're
behind
up
it.
the bar. Okay.
So...
Probably
how
mostly
did you
moving
know
stuff. I don't
Sir
know.
Garland was not actually gone. Was it the entire
You act
time?
like I have an agenda when I log in. I'm just, you know,
It was after.
here.
It was actually after the castle was burnt. I was frantically searching for Sir Garland's remains anywhere on the castle, and I happened upon a hooded
Check
figure,
out
you know, changing their clothes, and apparently it was Sir
this
Garland.
Lemurian.
I see.
And he said that. Hold on. And he said that
I got the gems to be purple
he was
because everyone else wears
going to look
purple.
into how to
Yeah.
exploit Korgath's vulnerabilities.
Xander
in
wears purple
secret.
and so does Sark.
And I was fine with that. And he said to, you know, keep his.
Well, I think
I
Xander and Phi are going through the gate. Hang on.
Okay.
To keep
He
his
said to keep-
identity hidden, to keep
Yeah.
his secret.
To keep his secret that he was still
Go
alive.
there too.
Yes, well,
To Emberfall.
revealed himself shortly after I came out to pay my respects. Granted, I didn't know him, and it was again a trip more for you than for him. But after I left, he threatened me, gave me a stern kick. It was all shin right on the thigh. Meant to hurt.
Oh.
It is a nice place, no?
Hello, Lady I.
Hello. Sorry, I'm not interrupting anything, am I?
No, I'm just showing Phi here around. This way. Fortunately, I couldn't work out those schematics at the elevator you gave me.
If you still have it on you and there's a place you would like to set it, do let me know. I might be able to do it for you.
I see. I think I would probably exchange this elevator for the one that you gave me. It seemed a little bit nicer, fancier.
Very floppy earrings.
Before I leave, let's do that. That way I can say I helped you with your new palace.
Sure, why not? So, I think this building will likely be where we will stay. The bottom floor will be shrine to Erlich, and then above will be where we will rest.
I don't understand what he's doing. It's such a maze. I know! That's what... It's like, can we just make it simple? Why is it a maze? Is it
Yeah.
intended to be maze-like again?
What's maze-like about it? I made it very simple.
Okay, sure. Right.
Why are you... There's an elevator.
Uh-huh. You're getting good at this joking thing, Xander.
What joking thing? I am lost.
How is it not a maze to you?
What's a
I
maze about it?
I go in and I can't identify what a single place is supposed to be.
Oh, well, yes, it's still
It's
early.
just- Yeah,
Still
yeah.
very early.
It's just it's a bunch of many tiny tight spaces. which I
Where?
thought was the everything. I thought that was
Not
the issue.
everything.
I thought that was one of the issues with Castle Eclipse.
That was intentional. However, I just wanted to try some things, see if it worked. But yes, I could open up this place here. It doesn't need to be so tight.
It's my main issue is when I just feel closed in trying to walk through narrow hallways, low ceilings.
Very well, I can open it up. I just wanted to see
Mayhaps.
what it would look. Yes?
Well, I was going to suggest it, if Lady Io is to be living here as well. You and
Yes.
yours.
Sorry.
If she is to be living here as well, should she not have an equal say in what it looks like?
Well, he's doing the construction, so I don't think
Absolutely.
equal is necessary.
Well, she
I'm just-
chose this spot. This was her choice. But yes, I would happily take any feedback on board. So I kept improving the last place.
What do you think, Lady Io?
Oh, I mean, I
What would you
am
like
no
to be
architect.
here instead?
What do
No,
you-
no. Just tell me what you would desire, and I will try and build it.
I'm not sure. One thing I thought was I was wondering if we could buttress the entire thing up against this rock wall and use the rock wall as the wall.
That we could do, yes.
I feel like it would just fit better in with the land,
I could make that happen.
and it would give us more space, even if just a little bit.
Perhaps this could also be built upwards more. Another
Perhaps.
floor up here. Maybe like a garden.
Well, we can have the gardens down below, which would be nice, perhaps. Meditation area, gazebo.
Yes, I was actually looking at a place to have that. Where did I find a nice one? I can't remember exactly.
Yes, but you could have a large balcony out here that could have a nice garden sitting area. But I thought it'd be nice. Ah! Why do you?
Sorry, plenty of mosquitoes around.
He just DM'd me. It's my cat.
Oh dear, did you punch her off the ledge?
No, I'm right here. I think that mosquito was purring. It would make sense, though, for the main entrance to have a grand, I suppose, reception area. Somewhere where there's suitable place for people to stand and meet.
Okay, yes. Let me see. So I could open up this and raise it as well. And then perhaps we turn it into something beautiful as well.
Yes, I think the size of this room is just enough. I do like how at the palace people enter in and they come up the stairs and it's easy to stand at the top of the stairs and speak with them.
Yes, I think maybe doing that again, raising it a little bit maybe, so that we could have people come up the stairs once again.
Yes, and if we wish, we could place, say, the workshop underneath that area. But let's try to ensure it's not too tight inside this time.
I was thinking about just making the workshop open. I'm not going to put it down here where the farm is. I was thinking about putting it up here, upstairs.
Very well,
It
so
be
long
an
as
open
it's
workshop,
easy
more space.
to access, yes.
Yes, it will be. It'll be a lot easier to access. But I think I'm sold on the idea of us having buildings that aren't all connected, but you can get to easily.
Yes, I like that idea as well.
Oh, do you have the elevator?
I don't have it on my person, but I will go and fetch it.
Was it the ruins that drew you to this location?
No, actually, I would prefer that they weren't there at all. No, we were simply searching for something that was a little bit different and quite out of the way. We had to scale the volcano to get up here. And when we first arrived, embers were falling from the sky. Thought it would... It felt fairly unknown, secluded. And then we found this spot with a waterfall and the grove. And it seemed an ideal little corner.
That is a peculiar tree out there.
Oh, the burnt one's in the center.
The one in the center with the green leaves.
I've only passed through there briefly. As far as I know, there's only one other settler up here, and it's on the other side of that. We don't know who they are, though.
Hopefully they won't mind, neighbors.
Hopefully, but that's also why we sought the opposite side of the crater. We had another spot in mind, but I told Xander I couldn't stand it because it was engulfed in perpetual sandstorms.
Nah.
Always dust in the air and your hair.
Could you imagine all the sweeping you'd have to do just to keep a tidy room?
Indeed. That, and there's no way to see out. If anyone were to approach, you wouldn't know until they were right at the base of the estate.
They'd probably be yelling about having to go through a spooky, scary fog to get here.
Yes, it did seem like the beauty of the area was, well, hidden away. I don't think that's too much of an issue with me. I don't really know why that would hurt your graphics too much if it's just a haze. Here, the falling embers might be more.
There's an interesting feel in the air.
Is there?
I haven't been to many calderas, but there's all sorts of folklore about these places.
Care to enlighten me? I don't think I've heard it.
Well, some believe that a caldera is an entrance into a realm of the gods, or into the heart of the earth itself.
Certainly is a dangerous climb to get up here. It wouldn't be possible to settle without the gates. I don't think it would change Twitches either, because you're just watching, whatever. I don't know.
We'll make it definitely a bit safer. No one's going to be marching an army up the mountain to get to you.
Yes. Although it seems like our issues are fading, from what I hear.
That is the hope.
Sounds like Xander has returned.
Oh, did I miss anything?
No, we just spoke for a brief while.
You picked yourself a lovely spot.
Yes, I think I've become something really beautiful.
If you take an axe to me, he's going to owe me 4 animals. Just warning you now.
Yes, this one is probably the most temperamental person that I have in my employ.
He's
And
constantly attacking guests.
terrifying. Terrifying.
And when he does attack guests, he instantly throws them to the ground, and there's nothing they can do.
They don't even get a chance to speak.
No, they just get slammed on the ground. Quit hiding behind me.
I'm just, Yes, I am.
I mean, you should be scared. He's fucking terrifying.
Well, no,
Look at
you
him.
should be scared because Xander's gonna swat at the mosquitoes hovering around you, and he's gonna mistake that as you being aggressive, and he'll throw you on the ground as well.
That's exactly what would happen. Anyhow.
Faith in Lady Io's ability to keep things peaceful.
I hope your faith is not misplaced. That's all I'm saying. Okay, here.
I don't know, Xander. I don't seem to notice those mosquitoes as often.
Yes, well, those mosquitoes are a constant pain in my side.
Yes, especially the purring one.
Okay, yes, I could build back into the wall. I think I would start again though from scratch. But what do you think about the aesthetic? That's what I care about, is how it looks to you.
Oh yes, I mean, I don't see anything wrong with it. I think it works.
You like the storm glass gates, the windows?
Yes, I'm particularly fond of the windows,
Yes, I like the windows as well.
and I think they go well with everything else.
I think I will try a few things.
Yeah. I would certainly try placing these windows vertically. Centered. Vestibules and all that.
Oh, I see. Yes. Probably have to make it bigger then. Just a little bit bigger. Or smaller. But I think bigger would probably be better.
I think at least one wall section bigger would be good. Stuff looks best in odd numbers, I believe.
Yes, I agree. That means I can make this wider then.
You just have to see how it looks when you knock out this wall and build it against the cliff.
Maybe have it 5 by 5.
Yes, that would probably be a good starting spot. or 4 by
Yeah.
5. One of the two.
Oh,
Yes, you should. Oh,
it's alright. He will guard us.
I wonder how long Sark will be
Ooh.
speaking to Xavier, because... Oh, that's quite ornate.
Much better.
And the lever's on the correct side, so.
I do not know how to operate these. This lever? Oh,
And away you go.
for some reason I was thinking
like
it would
that.
go down.
It's really fast too.
Yes. And what was your hope for this space?
This space, so I'll probably expand this as well. I just wanted to have a proof of concept, so to speak.
I see.
So I think this space, we could probably make it a little bit taller and have this bottom floor be the temple to Erlich, my god. But everything else above, the residential area, perhaps where we rest.
I see. I would recommend,
Yes?
well, for aesthetics, rounding off the corners or doing something other than a box.
Yes, of course, yes. This is not complete either. Normally with this build, a lot of the sides hang out and forward, and there's a pathway around the building. But yes, I could round off the edges.
Even if it was just a triangular cut across these corners might look nice. But a few different stages of roof height where the building eventually narrows near the top might be nice as well.
Yes, that should be possible.
I do like the mixture of
imagine so.
materials, so I think it's working well.
Yes, that's what this was about, just to see what they would look like together.
Mm-hmm.
And I was pretty happy with it. I think I can even do some more things. But yes, I am rather fond of it. The design, at least.
I don't think we need spikes here.
No, I will find a better wall. I just like the handrail.
I see.
Perhaps we could... there might be something we can do about the spikes, I'm not sure.
Because my inclination is I want to go directly this way
Yes.
instead of away from what you would want to go towards.
Mayhaps change where the stairs go.
Yes, no, everything's getting changed, don't worry. All just proof of concept.
Actually, I was wondering if I could test a little something. Are the both of you sort of under the effects of that awful transitory stone?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright. I want you to... Actually going to step closer to Lady Io here. Xander, do let me know if you, feel a certain way after I try something, alright?
Okay. I'm nervous, but I trust you.
Right, it's been a little bit slow.
She's gonna dance.
I've done this, so you're not laughing at me, alright?
I have no intention to. She is dancing, yep.
But that's the sort of help.
It helped in some ways, but not in the way that you're thinking.
Not completely.
Mm.
I have to practice some.
Yes,
Thank you
I think
for
some
indulging.
practice. Yeah, it's no problem. Any other time you need to just burst out into dance, feel free.
Keep that in mind.
Yeah, that would be.
I wonder if there's a way that we could actually use the roof.
Rooftop gardens, things like that
Would be
are always
nice.
possible.
The roof
Or
as it stands now, it's actually not that bad. It could become a garden pretty easily.
or open concept for quarters, perhaps. You know, a courtyard of sorts.
Oh, an open air kitchen.
Yes.
Kitchen. Oh, very nice. That's a good idea.
Okay, but how are people going to get onto the roof without climbing?
Well, this building's going to get demolished. It's going to be built again. So, it doesn't matter. But yes, a rooftop kitchen does sound nice.
I don't know if we have the space for it or if it would work here, but I always like to imagine that a building created in a U shape or at least with an open courtyard in the center is nice, but probably difficult to pull off with usable space
No,
on all sides.
I think it would be pretty easy actually. I could just push this back and I could build outwards on the sides. Which is something that I usually do with this type of build. This is not complete.
Because in such a situation,
out.
you could almost place your temple at the center, right? And then put all other rooms and spaces around it.
Correct.
But it
yes.
depends on what you envision.
But do you also follow the Flame Lord, Lady Io?
I usually just don't bother with such things.
Ah, I understand.
Okay, I don't know the lore. Yeah.
You could top those towers with some lovely braziers and those open spaces. Now, I know you're going to knock it all down, but
Yes, I was hoping to have something up there. Something nice.
I think he's trying to build on the flat space, so he'd want to
dark around here
build
currently.
out, you know?
Very dark. Very fast.
Because the more wobbly everything is, the more
you don't even have the ocean
pieces you have to use for
reflecting the light.
foundation, I think.
No. That's one thing I will miss is seeing the sea.
Indeed. But I suppose we trade probably better views of the stars?
Yes, I think so. Oh, yes, come. I want to show where I think we should have the meditation area.
Mind if I tag along?
Yes, of course.
Oh
This
no.
elevator is so fast, though.
It's quite alright, I'll catch the next one.
I think I'll have to remove these.
Oh really? I sort of liked...
I like them as well, but they're too big. Hold on, I could try something. 1 second. Not that.
For a moment, I thought you were going to demolish the landing. I don't know how many animals I would charge you for that.
What is your favorite animal, by the way?
That's so hard, but as much as I like dogs, I do think I am still partial to cat.
Me as well. I'm more of a cat person, but dogs are also the best.
Yes, I agree, actually.
May I try something with a bit of building materials?
Yes.
Sorry
yes.
not to overstep, but
I'm going to be reeling with
something.
nausea, but I think I'm going to go check on Sark, because he needed use of one of the elephants. I just don't know how long he'll be speaking with Xavier.
yes.
They seem to be rather deep in conversation, so probably a while.
Yes.
But yes. Meditation area.